7 months I couldn't find a job, right? And then I posted this YouTube video 1 week ago that I couldn't find a job and I had a lot of struggles finding it, and my job interviews didn't go well. It went well. It went well in my head and also for the other person, but still there was something about my personality that they didn't like. Sorry, there's a lot of plush, I don't know how to say plush, pom-poms in the air. I don't know how to call it. You know what's very magical and very divine? When I posted that video 1 week ago, after 7-8 months of not finding a job, I said then in this video, when I looked back, I said, I'm tired of carrying this. I will now give it to God and let God handle it. One day after, I got a call from a recruiter and he said that there was a job he had for me, but just like all the other jobs I had, of course. And he wanted me to apply. And I thought, okay, I looked at the job and I said, okay, it's good. But it was also a temporary job, but still I needed any job right now because I had certain bills to pay. So for me, it doesn't matter. I said, okay, let's do it. So then I had the job interview with the boss and he accepted me to go work in his company. So tomorrow, guys, I will start my new job. I can't believe it. 1 week after I made the previous video saying that I will leave it up in the hands of God, after 7-8 months, guys, I got a job. How magic this universe is and how much of an impact it can have on your life when you just let go of it and just leave it in the hands of God and you trust God with whatever you give to Him. 1 week later, guys, I'm gonna start a new job. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And so yeah, if you're watching this, just look at my situation. Literally the 1 week ago, the video that I even uploaded, you guys seen it in real time. So this is not a lie, this is all reality. So you can take this as an example of seeing that these beautiful forces, God, and just in general the universe, how it works, it is so magical. It is so magical and so beautiful. For the people who have watched this video, I talked about that a lot of the job interviewers said that they were sure that I could do the job, but it was something about my personality that I came off too strong and too confident that they didn't know if I could fit into their team. And you know what the man asked me? He asked me, like, I see that you look like you have not worked a long time. Can you tell me why it is like this? Weren't you searching for a job? And I said, yeah, I was searching. And then I gave him the reasons that I said. And it was so funny. He starts laughing. He starts laughing in the call. I said, why? He said, look, I'm almost 60 years old. I've seen so many different people coming on my work floor, wanting a job, and he says, I literally already see the problem. And I'm like, okay, what is the problem? And then he says like, no, I will leave it for later. Maybe I will not say it, he said like jokingly. And I was like, okay. And then I start worrying, is there really a problem here with me? But then after, when we talked, he really said that I was very, very nice and that he liked my personality. And then he says, look, I'm going to tell you, the reason why they didn't take you, it is because first, our mentality in this country, if you would apply in another country, they would want a profile like yours. But here, the mentality is different. They want people to be very submissive, to not show any character or just be like a mouse, he said to me. And he says also, you are very confident, you are very smart, and you have the Eastern European looks, he said. That is a very dangerous, threatening thing for a lot of people. And I'm like, well, for a job, I really couldn't understand. And he says, yes, it is. It is a threat for a lot of people, and they rather not have to deal with this. So they just go with someone else that doesn't threaten their insecurities. And he says, I'm not easily threatened, so for me, he says, you are very nice. And wow, that's so scary. There was a There's a balloon that came in here. There was a balloon that suddenly came in here through the wind from there to here. Okay, that was so scary. I don't know what that was, but yeah, nice. So, I will. There's another balloon coming, I think. Well, so he said, I've seen a lot of personalities. I've seen narcissist, I see racist, I saw what is it called, arrogant people. But he says you're really not any of them, so it's okay. If you really want this job, he says, we can start making a contract and we'll start. So tomorrow I will start. I'm still sick, but it's okay, he said, because yeah, it's 2 days now that I'm gonna work, because afterwards I will go to a place with my family and then I can't work. But I told him this already beforehand, and then the week after I will start fully working. So guys, I know I yap a lot, and maybe you're really not interested to what I have to say, but it just shows you that it takes only one person to see your potential. And I felt understood at that moment. I swear I felt so understood at that moment, and I felt like, okay, maybe I don't need to change. I have gotten emails from subscribers. Thank you so much. The most beautiful emails. I can't even describe how beautiful, what kind of beautiful souls are watching my videos. That says a lot. That says a lot. I feel even privileged that people, highly conscious people like you, watch my videos. That is a privilege for me. I feel like, oh, wow, people like this, so developed, so in depth, so beautiful, are watching my videos, and I'm like, okay, maybe I am doing something right then here. Yeah, motivating me, and I was in such a low time in my life. Yeah, actually, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of lows in my life. I have a lot of spiritual warfares within me. And the work, it was getting too hard. After 1 year, it was like, okay, what is this? Then I had a midlife crisis. I would call midlife crisis. Then it starts. The dark thoughts start coming back and back and back. And it's very, yeah, it's a difficult process to fight against it. So I'm in my garden now. I will meet my friend later. We're gonna eat at a Korean new restaurant here in my city, and I'm very happy right now. So yeah, I will make other videos about darker thoughts. I struggled a lot with dark thoughts, depression, long time. Actually, I think I was my whole life depressed. I can't even remember that I was not depressed. I was very depressed. Yeah, but you see, everything looks beautiful from the outside when you see someone, but then when you talk with that person, you actually realize that nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what it seems, and actually we're all the same. When we look in each other's eyes, we're just the same consciousness, but looking through it from different perspectives, looking at life through different perspectives. This is how I see it. And nobody is far away from the other person. When you take the time to talk with someone and hear them out, you actually see that they are not far away from you. Because we're all humans, we're all souls, we all come from God. This is one place, and we're gonna return to that place eventually, to home. Okay, I don't know who needed this, but thank you also for watching. If you're struggling right now, just put it in the hands of God, but do it with real intention. Do it with real intention and really trusting. Oh, hell no. Is this a bee? No, this is a bee. No, guys, this is a bee. I will wrap this video up because I don't want to be here around this bee because I'm very scared of insects. So, yeah, it's a bee. So I don't know. So who is watching this, just know that everything will turn out right. Just give out the right intentions and the full trust, and then the universe is gonna do its way. And there will be magical results coming eventually. You don't need to carry it all by yourself. We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Tansy. My channel is called Spoken by Tansy. I think you know when you read below. Oh, this bee is away, so I don't know where he is right now. Oh, yeah, okay, he's there. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna wrap up because I'm very scared here, so sorry, I'm sick. So have a great evening or have a great day. I don't know where you're from. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.